All right, we're back for another deep dive, and today we're looking at something that I think a lot of people can relate to, that frustration with lash glue.
Oh, absolutely. It's a huge pain point in the beauty industry. Messy, difficult to apply.
Exactly. And for years, companies have been trying to find that holy grail, easy, reusable lashes without the mess.
Which brings us to today's topic, Enjuvie Magnetic Lashes. The marketing is everywhere.
It is. The central claim is pretty bold.
Yeah,
A totally glue-free, long-lasting, effortless alternative.
right. So our mission here isn't really to review it in the typical sense. We want to objectively look at the technology, at the claims, and see if there's a gap between the ads and, the actual user experience.
Okay, so let's get right into it. The core technology. The promise is they just click into place. Does that actually happen? Is the science here sound?
It is, yeah. The magnetic system itself is completely functional. It works.
So what's the mechanism?
Well, it's pretty clever. You have these tiny, tiny micromagnets on the lash strips themselves.
Oh.
And then you apply this special eyeliner, which is full of iron oxides.
Mhm.
So the magnets on the lash are attracted to the liner you've drawn on your eyelid.
I see. So it's not magic, it's just physics.
Exactly. And for anyone who struggles with dexterity or has, like, a glue allergy, this is a real, tangible advantage. When you get it right, the look it's incredibly polished, very natural.
Okay, when you get it right,
Mm.
that sounds like the important part. The look is polished, but how polished is the process of getting them on?
Ah, yeah. This is where it gets really interesting. Our sources found that glue-free definitely did not mean effort-free,
So there's a new hurdle.
a completely new one. It's all about application precision.
Mm.
This is what you don't see in the slick 30-second ad.
Right.
To get that click, the magnets need perfect microscopic alignment with the liner. If you're off by even a millimeter,
What happens?
you can get an uneven lift, or it can feel just wrong, a bit uncomfortable. It really takes patience and a steady hand. So they haven't solved the application problem. They've just sort of changed the skill you need.
So you're trading the skill of managing sticky glue for the skill of surgical precision with an eyeliner pen.
That's a great way to put it. Yes.
Let's talk about the wear test then.
Mm-hmm.
Comfort and how long they last. Our sources mentioned comfort can really vary.
It does, widely. Some users find them super lightweight. They forget they're on. Others notice some minor irritation.
Specifically where?
Usually right at the inner corner of the eye, especially after, a long day.
And is that a flaw with this specific brand, or is that just the nature of magnetic lashes in general?
It's systemic. It's a known issue across most magnetic systems. That inner corner is just a tricky spot to get enough magnetic force without causing a bit of friction.
Okay, that's important context. And durability. Do they stay on?
For everyday, casual stuff, yeah, they hold up great. But our sources did flag what they called active scenarios.
Like what? The gym.
Maybe not the gym, but think strong wind, or if you accidentally rub your eye, or even just a really long night out, you can get some slight shifting. They're not going to fly off, but they might need a little adjustment.
So wrapping this all up, where does this leave you, the listener? Are Enjuvie lashes legit, or is the learning curve just too high to be practical?
I'd say the product is absolutely real and functional. It's definitely not a scam or anything like that. But whether it's worth it for you, that depends on managing your expectations.
Right.
You have to accept they might not be perfect for super high activity days, and you have to be willing to invest the time to practice the application. And just to be clear, this is all purely educational commentary, just an objective look at the product's claims.
That makes perfect sense. So it all boils down to a simple trade-off, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If the choice is between mastering the messiness of traditional glue versus mastering the perfect, steady alignment for magnets, which one of those hurdles is ultimately easier for you to clear? It's something to think about as you weigh convenience against execution. Thanks for joining us.